If the sound of an Art Bash-style performance party held in conjunction with a massive sculptural exhibit intrigues you, stick around. We'll tell you about a two-night artistic event filled with music, dance, spoken word, an incredible art installation, and more. The Plus Side of Nashville starts now.
From the News Channel 5 Network, this is the Plus Side of Nashville.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm Tawanda Coleman. You know, there are so many reasons to love Nashville, and I enjoy telling you about all of them. If you've been to OZ Arts Nashville, then you know what a special place it is. If you haven't been, now is the perfect time to go. OZ Arts Nashville is known for creating unforgettable experiences, and here to tell us more about it is my guest, Mark Murphy, who's the OZ Arts Executive and Artistic Director. Welcome.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Well, it's happy to have you. I am a huge fan of what you all do at OZ Arts Nashville, and as I just said, if folks haven't been before, they may not know exactly what their mission. So, tell me, what exactly is your mission? Because I've been there. I was there when you first opened and knew then we were in for something special here in our Nashville community. If you've never been, tell us about OZ Arts Nashville. You're a nonprofit, right?
That's right. OZ Arts was established as a contemporary art and cultural center 8 years ago, and is in the former home of a cigar company, CAO Cigars. The family that owned the company, the Osgoner family, really wanted to use the facility for the community's benefit, and especially to create a home for contemporary art and performance, believing that any great city has to have an excellent symphony and ballet, but also needs a home for experimentation and a place where artists can really invent new forms that can respond to contemporary issues and really use it as a laboratory of sorts. So the West Nashville Warehouse is the home to a lot of events by local artists who are really taking artistic risks, as well as national and international guest artists who are really influencing the evolution of contemporary art and performance.
I think, Mark, when people come, they're going to see things that they've probably never seen before. You know, I think, as you said, we have a symphony, and we do have places where you can go to see actual plays and stage productions. But what you all do is usually very unique, and you have got a show coming up that we have to tell people about. It's a 2-day show called Portals,
yes,
that I think people will find fascinating.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun because it's breaking outside of the standard audience and performer configuration. You don't just sit in a seat, but it's more of a performance party. The warehouse has been transformed by these very large, soft sculptures created by artist Vadis Turner, who I think is truly gifted and visionary artist. They are very large-scale sculptures, actually made from bed sheets, although they're sort of plasticized and covered and in vibrant colors. And these giant gate-type structures are displayed throughout the warehouse. And then there's 5 different stages that will be occupied by performers, DJ, spoken word, dance, music, and theater. So it becomes an interactive event where people can have a great time and also interact with unforgettable art.
Yes, so I can see it now. We're just kind of meandering around. You're looking at the sculptures, you're listening to great music, and then you also stop and you listen to a spoken word artist, and you walk maybe a little bit further and there's another performance. So that's going to be happening throughout the evening.
Yes, yeah, the sort of the vibe will be set by Alanis Royale, our DJ, who is also a noted musician and vocalist herself, but she'll start the party. And then there are performances by Gardening Knot Architecture, which is the name under which a woman named Sarah Saturday works, and she uses video projection as well as live music in creative ways. There's also spoken word by poet Sienna Rouse, who I think is a truly exceptional and extraordinary artist and thinker. and dance by choreographer Joy Ware, as well as novel dance, and other surprises throughout the evening also, including at the end of the night, a big set by Adia Victoria. Adia Victoria is described sometimes as a Southern Gothic soul artist. Truly remarkable rock, rock and Southern folk, groundbreaking crossover artist who's just extraordinary, a poet and a wonderful songwriter.
I love all of that, and just the sound of it, the fact that you can be amongst the performers feels in itself different from what most of us have typically experienced. When I've gone to Oz Arts, there's even a back outdoor area that's actually usually as visual as the inside. It's so beautiful, your setting of where you're located. For folks who've never been before, this is a former cigar warehouse, but you all have transformed that place.
Yes. Yeah, it's a vast warehouse that can be configured in different ways. And then the other spaces include a lovely sculpture garden in back, as well as a patio area. And now that it's springtime, we can enjoy that. In addition to the large warehouse space, which sometimes is set up as a more formal theater with 300 seats or so, or for something like this can be several hundred people moving from place to place and appreciating the art close up and personally.
Yeah. Do you see more performances taking place there, like Portals, where it's more of a pop-up performances throughout the facility?
I think so, because I don't think that all art and performing arts experiences need to be formal. You know, the setting of wandering around in a museum and being quiet and silent, or sitting silently in your seat at an auditorium to watch something on stage is has been the way I've experienced some very memorable performances and exhibitions. But I think it's more fun if we can really explore it together, let our hair down, so to speak, although I don't have much to do that with, but really have fun, have a drink, talk about what we're seeing as we do it, and the artists also appreciate the opportunity to mingle with the audience and to really, I think there's a lot to celebrate now, especially now that we're able to gather that way again after such a long period of time of experiencing performances on our small laptops or iPads. Let's party.
Yeah, let's party. And that's exactly what this is. This is a wonderful performance party that you don't want to miss. And I want to talk more about, you've got some other great shows that are also coming up, and we'll talk more about that in just a minute. So we'll be right back.